Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. So, what you're looking at here is actually an unfinished house. And the reason I'm showing you this portion first is because I was sort of talking back and forth on a sick day with Alyssa over at Sims Therapy, and she had come up with a cool idea on how to do an interior, and she sent me a picture of it. So, I tried it myself, and it really got me going basically on a house that I never planned on building. She actually uploaded the video. It has some dividers in the room and a mezzanine, but she gave me this idea. I'm sure other people have probably tried it before, but I just haven't, and I don't think she had either. And it just gave me a great idea on how to do a room, and then I just developed this house around it. So she had put some dividers down there, but you can put anything that you want. I put a fireplace and one of those curtain doorways, and you just basically stick it right underneath the edge of the mezzanine, and it makes it look like two separate rooms, but it really isn't. It's just one room. So I chose to do that, and thank you so much, Alyssa, for that wonderful idea, and just make this a cute little lofted house. And as I said, this is not the finished house at all. This was kind of during construction, and I had just sort of staged it for you. So now I'm going to take you on a tour of the after. I ended up liking this house so much that I did move a sim and his wife in, and he has a pretty neat career, if you want to call it that. So they're an interesting couple. I like the brick on it. It does look a little bit different on the inside now from what you just saw a minute ago because I did end up finishing out the house. Again, this is a house I never planned on building, but her idea, Alyssa's idea from Sims Therapy, got me going on this house, and I think this actually might be a keeper. So I've just done the brick exterior, and I used some of the bay windows that wrap just around that one side. I like the flowers that go up the walkway. And then I used some of the farmhouse hydrangea bushes over there on the side near the garage slash carport, as you can see here. It is a semi-detached garage because you can see the fireplace is right there in between the house and the garage. There is a one space divider there because I just wanted to make the garage one level. So let's take a look around the side. I did give them a nice patio out back, more of the hydrangea bushes. I just love those. I think they're so beautiful, and they really set off a pretty suburban house in my opinion. That's the patio out there. I ended up using one of those black and rose gold rugs outside, and it turns out that looks really pretty outdoors. And then you'll see the back door here. And I've included a little walkway that goes around to the side of the garage. And I've just used some of those dark colored wood spa rugs for that. I love using those as stepping stones. So here is the gentleman that lives here. He is a vendor. So he basically runs a coffee cart. He also has a popcorn stand. And then he has the crepe cart. I don't really get to use these items too often. I don't really find a reason for them. So I thought it would be a creative way for one of my Sims to have a career, and you can see him just standing there choosing what coffee he's going to take out with him that day to sell. So that's what he uses the garage slash carport for. And now this is the finished look of the room that you saw earlier. It was a much lighter color. There wasn't as much furniture or decor in here. I just sort of had it staged to see what the house would look like if I finished it. But I used that navy blue nursery wallpaper, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. What inspired me to do that for this room was the navy blue color on that television down below, but you can see how this looks finished. I really like this. I just never really thought to put things directly under the edge of the mezzanine to divide the room. So again, thank you so much, Sims Therapy, for that idea. Here is his wife. She's a writer. She's sitting there. She has a wonderful space near the front bay windows there to just look out into nature and write. I put the sailboat there. I love using that old looking antique mirror whenever I can. And since they have sort of a different, like eclectic look to their house, I wanted to add that to the living room. And you can see here I've backed the fireplaces up like you saw in the preview, and I put a screen in between them so that the gap doesn't show between the two fireplaces. So here is their kitchen, and they have the table over here right near the fireplace, which I think would be absolutely wonderful. And then I've taken the stairway here and just used it as a wall for the kitchen. Since these cabinets don't have upper cabinets anyway, I thought this would work out great for a little L-shaped kitchen. I've got the sink on this side and the pot rack hanging above it. It just looks real to me. You see the coat rack there by the door. There's a doorway there that leads into another room. They have the wine rack there. And then I will swing around here in a second and give you a view from the top of the stairs of the kitchen. I just really love this type of house. So then next door to that, you have a little office here. Again, I wanted to make it realistic. Just a desk in there and a record player. Beside it is the patio with the fire pit. And we have the record stand there. I love that bronze floor lamp. I think that's really pretty. I just don't use it a lot. And then next door to that, we have the half bath and laundry. I wanted the cabinet to match the kitchen cabinets. And I just put a nice painting over top. And then maybe you could imagine that was the laundry detergent on top of the cabinet. And then just the dark villa single sink and the toilet over there. So that's the first floor of this cute little house. I absolutely love it. You can definitely make this into a family home, even though I have it as a lofted house for maybe a single person or a childless couple. But it's definitely possible. You could even do a basement if you wanted to, or you could just choose not to do the loft up here and just make it a conventional smaller home. So I did this in another video, the Victorian house that I just uploaded, where I put the bay window over top of the stairs and it gives that little ledge like that. I really love how that looks. And I have a dresser there against the stairs. I didn't put any decorations on it because I just didn't want it to look too cluttered over in that area. And then I also did this in the Victorian, where you can put pretty much anything over top of those fireplaces. And I chose to put that nautical grouping of pictures over it. And I thought it looked really cool like that. We have a double bed up here and of course the big opening that looks down below. I really, really like this house. I can't say it enough. This is one of those houses that I will definitely keep, and I'll probably just change it as I go along, like I have a couple of other ones that I do that for, like when we get updates and I go in and just update the houses like that. So I like the floor plan that much, even though it's so very simple. In here is the master ensuite bath, just a plain simple 3-piece bathroom. Really couldn't fit a tub in here unless you wanted to do a single vanity. That would work. And I just realized that I forgot to put a window in there, and I think that would have looked a lot better with the window. So you'll see me going in there and changing that and putting a window in, and I think that looks a lot better like that. I'm not quite sure why I forgot that, but definitely looks better now. So that's the bathroom, and the only other room to show you is the closet. I just wanted to do like a simple closet. You know, it's just a small walk-in little closet. I did put a suitcase in there just to kind of represent that maybe they do some traveling or something like that, and a full-length mirror. So that's the upstairs. That's really all there is to it. And you know what? I just had a thought also. This would look really cute as a 3-story townhome. So that's another idea for this layout if you chose to do that. But yes, Alyssa, thank you so much for sending me those pictures of what you were doing, because it gave me the idea to do this house. So let's look at the furniture real quick so you can see where I've put everything. There's his sort of workshop area / garage, and then you have the entryway here where the living room is. I've used that coffee house sofa that I love so much, and you can see where I've put the fireplace there and that room divider straight underneath the edge of that mezzanine railing. And then I backed up the other fireplace and put the screen between the two so there was not a gap. And you can do that without a glitch, by the way. The screen will just go there. I don't glitch, so. And you saw the kitchen. There's the half bath and laundry and the office. And this is what the patio looks like here. And then we will go upstairs and look at the bedroom. So you can see I just put the window right there over the stairs. Someone asked me about that too. They said, is that a glitch? No, it's not. You just put it there and it looks really cool like that. And then the loft here. And if you were going to make it a 3-story townhome, there are a couple of different places you could put the stairs for sure. You would just have to change some of the furnishings. So there's the closet and the bathroom. So we'll take a look at the grid. This is your starting point here. Honestly, once I got going on this house, it was a very, very quick build. And then it's just fun to go in and decorate it. Those are my favorite kinds of builds, whether it's a family build or just a single person type of build, are just those builds that flow really smoothly and just you get to enjoy decorating them. That's basically what makes me love the game so much. And this is one of those houses. So you see the measurements here for the upstairs and the whole space there and the mezzanine, and then you have the bathroom and the closet. So that is my cute little house with the cool idea. And I want to say another thank you to Alyssa from Sims Therapy. Very good idea. Check her channel out. She has some pretty neat ideas over there. Our styles are a little bit different, and I can definitely appreciate that. I love watching videos from people who are different from me because I think that's a good thing. It's just to watch a variety of different videos on YouTube from some really good creators, and then you can kind of take things from their videos and make them into your own style. And that's what I really enjoy most about channels like hers. You guys take care. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you next time.